the state attorney's office, and I'm going to see about getting information about talking to the state attorney about a complaint against an officer. So
Officer?
Yes, sir. I had made a complaint a while back concerning stalking, and he has not filed a report. And I made previous complaints about a house break-in where nothing was stolen, but a knife mark was made across my table, and he says no reports were found.
What city?
I live in Austin, Texas.
All right, you live here.
Yes, sir.
And the officer is?
This is his name. There.
Oh, he's an APD officer.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
But
Okay.
I'm gonna let you talk to somebody who's more familiar with that.
Okay. Now they're helping me contact the state attorney to phone.
All right. That's it.
You got a complaint against an officer? Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Yes, ma'am. I have reason to believe that the Austin Police Department could be trying to hide some things going on in the community. I have a YouTube channel which has over 1 million views, and I have different intelligence agencies overseas that actually look at my channel, and you can actually look. It's just by doing a Google search. It's called FEMA Citizens Court on Constitutional Treatment. Well, I have in the past experienced harassment by neighborhood watch groups, and I have a video online, and the guy claims that he works for police and Citizens Court. He gave me his phone number, and this was like a year ago. It's on YouTube, and they wear skeleton crossbone shirts, and they appear to be using NLP tactics. And I recently went and talked to Alex Hitzelberg, Officer 3759, because I have video proof of being harassed while I'm shopping and stalked and harassed. So when I called a month later to get the report, there's no report. So I think that there's something going on, and I was wanting to get that report because I was going to go to the Social Security office to change my Social Security number and go to another government, hoping that would actually hide. I can be able to start a new life without being harassed in every city I'm moving to. So I've hired private investigators. I have ex-FBI agents. They're confirming that what I'm stating is true, and I have 3 polygraph reports that clearly state that I've passed them. And they all state that what I'm saying is the truth, and I have 1 million YouTube videos. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can get why the police have been refusing to give me police reports when I have video proof of harassment. First came here, they wouldn't file a report. I told them I had someone follow me for 20 miles for every block I turned, and they're outside. The guy says he doesn't want to get involved because they're the government. And I'm like, well, can't you tell them to stop? So my YouTube channel has a lot of controversial topics, but I utilize my freedom of speech. I own no weapons. I'm harmless. I'm not a Muslim. I'm like I'm just a good person, and I think because of my YouTube channel, I'm being persecuted, I'm being harassed. And because it involves the FBI and different agencies, Department of Homeland Security, and what they do. It's like harassed. And because why they won't file a report? Because under Texas state law, if you're disabled, like I am, it's like I hit an 18-wheeler, they have a duty to protect. And I don't understand why they would not have a police report, and why the police reports are missing from their database when I have stacks of them. Something funny is going on, and I'm looking at talking to, I have two attorneys that are, one of them is furious, and they've seen what I'm going through, and I'm looking at suing the city of Austin, because of some of the, I have neighbors stating that police and the Citizens Corps have, pretty much been targeting me. I don't know what they said. I have no sex, drug, or violence charges. I used to preach in churches. I can't figure out what's going on. But this group has existed in every state that I moved to, and I can actually prove in 3 states that these people wear the same clothing, use the same tactics, and this has happened in 3 states. And I have the informant for Citizens Corps, I have his phone number, and I have him on video. Well, I left Albuquerque, New Mexico, because I asked the FBI for help, and I called the main FBI office, and they hung the phone up on me 3 times. So I told them that I was experiencing harassment, stalking and harassment. So I had reported house break-ins, and when I called the FBI for help, they hung up on me 3 times. A couple days ago, I went to the gas station, and I noticed I have it recorded, it's on YouTube, and they have a Department of Justice sticker, and it says Federal Bureau of Investigations. When I had reported in the past that I've been stalked and harassed while shopping, while eating food, and the people drive a lot of white cars and a lot of red cars. And they deliberately park next to me while I'm eating. And it's been confirmed that these people work for the FBI. And I have complained about this for the past year, about vehicular stalking. It's like an NLP tactic, where they follow you around nonstop in the community, and with a certain color car in large groups. So that way, every time you see a white car, you think it's a gang stalker or something. It's an NLP tactic that the FBI uses. I discovered this talking to another FBI agent that was a director. FBI agent Sosbede, S-O-S-B-D-E, he used on Time Magazine, and he's the one who wrote my letter for my political asylum overseas. All right. See, this is the matter. I don't trust these guys. I really don't want to deal with them. They 3 times the police haven't helped me, and I looked at the police monitor and all that. But I see that this is a whole, kind of like a whole community-based movement, like Human Hands kind of. And I don't think I'm going to get any help. So I want to try to go through the state attorney, because isn't the state attorney supposed to actually help people when it comes as far as cases where officers not helping someone? If the state has a duty to protect me under Texas state laws to disabled, and they won't help me, then I don't know what else to do. So you're saying you guys' office doesn't have any oversight of what police do. I understand that, but does your office have any accountability to just Texans and people who live in Texas and that are seeking help because of police abuse? Your office does not. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Okay. So your office. I already went there. I was on TV. It was on a YouTube channel, and they didn't do anything at all. The city council, the city commissioner, the city mayor, they haven't done anything. And right now I have a video where I was shot at yesterday. There was shots fired at me, and I have a video of it. I have to go to the police and file another report. It's on YouTube. So I'm trying to figure out what I should do. I don't want to go to the city. I'm looking at, since you guys are pretty much, because I'm pretty much, you guys are the one, if I was to sue the city, you guys are the ones that are their attorneys pretty much, right? Well, if you guys are the state, then that would mean you guys have an obligation to protect me. Because if a woman came in here and was raped, you guys would, and a cop did it, you guys would be the ones to help, wouldn't you? The police, because every city that I've gone to where I've heard of like a woman getting raped by a police officer, it's normally the state attorney that's supposed to. You guys are the only state that studied law for 16 years. So you guys, you're telling me, I'm actually recording it. It's legal in the state of Texas to record in public. I'm actually recording this. So you're telling me that you're off the state attorney here in Texas that has no obligation to an agency that's in the state of Texas. Wouldn't your organization have an obligation to protect me or like look at my case and see the information that I have? I understand that, man, but you guys are pretty much an authority, because you guys have authority over the police in a sense that you guys could actually press charges on a law enforcement officer if they were, crossing the line, overstepping their boundaries. I understand that. I understand you're saying that you guys are the state attorney's office, and you guys have the power to press charges on people and to persuade law enforcement. So if you guys are legal counsel for state agencies, then that means that you guys would defend them. So you guys would defend them, but not help me. Is that what you're pretty much saying? So, I'm not looking for an attorney. I already have one. But my question is if the police, let's say someone was, like a woman was raped out here in Austin, and it was done by a police officer. Police officers would not press charges on the cop. It is a state attorney's obligation to press charges. That's law. That's done in every single state in this nation. So you guys don't do that in this country. Okay. Okay, so are you saying that the state attorney cannot help me if I'm being harassed in the community and police are not filing reports? They'll give me a case number, and they will not file no reports, and they're not on file when I have evidence that in the state of Texas that I am disabled, and that Texas state law states that the state of Texas has a duty to protect me. If the police cannot do their job and make a police report, but give me a number and then hide the report, then I don't want any records. My thing is I just want to get help. I feel threatened, and I apologize if I sound upset. I'm not upset at no one here. I've experienced a lot of harassment, and I'm so confused about what to do next. Because you're saying that the state attorney has no obligation, pretty much, to help, and I'm seeking help. So the only thing I want to know is, can the state attorney help me? That's the only thing I want to know. Yes or no? I'm leaving the state attorney's office, and they told me that if I had a complaint, to go to the city. I clearly told them that I have gone through the city for help. I persistently have asked for help, and I'm not getting it. So the state attorney, this is the second time I've come here. I came here a year ago. People are stating that they don't have to help me. And if I have a complaint against an officer, just go through the city. I've already done that. So they did mention that they actually work as attorneys to protect state agencies. So the state attorney is not here to protect you. In the state of Texas,